Here we go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 4th episode of Beers with Bob. As you can see, we are in a different location. It's not our normal family room setting where there's dogs going all over the place, mom's cutting in, grabbing a beer, sitting back down. We do have a special guest with us, and I do want to point out, even though we are in quarantine, we are sitting 6 feet apart. So this is very important. We made sure we made all our great measures.
Milwaukee Tool.
Yes, Milwaukee Tool, great company. So we have a Chicago Ridge legend with us. He has a lot of siblings. You may know him, you may not know him. But this is Kevin Barker. Kevin, say hi.
Hello, everybody.
Kevin lives in the Ridge, and he has a bromance with Bob. So we decided, why not?
That's nice.
Why
That's
not
great.
have
That's wonderful.
Kevin
Yeah, we probably
on
I think
the show,
might
so
do
we
this
can
later.
get them to have their little quirks together, and it's going to be a good time. We have our beers all lined out. So, Dad, you want to let me know what to start off with?
Yeah. So, hello, everybody. We are here at Lucky Nuts Lounge. Is the name of this wonderful bar that Kevin himself has created and built himself.
Thank you.
All the work that you see behind us, the bar. By the way, this wonderful poker table Kevin built by hand. This is the first one he's ever done. Kevin, why don't you explain when you did this? And
Absolutely. I think this was during the poker boom right after Chris Moneymaker won the World Series of Poker. Everybody was into it. I'm like, you know what? Mary, my wife, I am going to make a poker table because I want to have one. And I went online, saw a couple plans, and you're sitting at it, Bob. This is the only one I ever kept. I believe I made about 8 of them, and this is the original one.
and these are nice,
Solid brass, yes.
solid brass, everybody. Solid brass. This is big money. And these are cup holders.
Absolutely. 10-person Texas Hold'em table.
Yep. And look at this, the chips and everything. This is first class. So anyway, so again, we're here at Lucky Nuts Lounge with Kevin, my good friend, and we have some great beers tonight. We have some great beers from our wonderful city of Chicago.
Bob, real quick.
Yes.
See that we have a bromance. Do you remember when the bromance actually started? Where did we first meet? Well, I'm putting you on the spot.
That was at Heller's place, wasn't it?
Absolutely correct.
See?
Gold star for Bob. Look at that. He
How
knows
about
it and
that?
stuff
See,
like
I
that.
don't
There
forget
you go.
things. It's like,
There you go.
more than just a hat rack.
Do you remember the song you sang on karaoke after
Mhm.
meeting me a few hours later?
Yep.
What was it?
Oh boy, Mustang Sally.
See, I'm remembering 50 Ways to Lose Your Love.
Well, there was 50
maybe that was
ways
the
to lose
encore.
your
Maybe that
lover.
was the encore.
Right. I didn't have the mustache then, did I?
Probably not.
No, okay. Yeah, we did sing Mustang Sally and 50 Ways to Lose Your Lover.
All right.
So yeah, that was
Don't
a good
wanna
time.
get off topic,
No,
sorry.
no. This is wonderful news. We even have sound effects tonight. This is great. So, getting back to our bears, is there a? Could we get the? We do have an update today, and the reason I am dressed in the Bears is today is draft day for the wonderful Chicago Bears team, and I have a little sign here that says "Play like a champion"
You might
today.
be giving it away.
And just for obvious reasons, I think for those Bear fans out there that we picked in the here we go. Ron and Connor, if you're listening, here we go. Cheer, cheer for old Notre Dame.
Why are you playing the Notre Dame fight song?
And that's a great question, Kevin, because I was just going to ask the same question. The reason we're playing the fight song for Notre Dame is the Bears in the 43rd selection, correct? Is it right?
You are absolutely correct.
43rd selection selected a tight end from Notre Dame. And the kid is actually from Illinois. And his name?
Cole Kmet.
Cole Kmet. What is that, Irish or?
Oh, I'm not certain.
Yeah, Kmet. What is a Kmet? We don't know. But anyway, Bears drafted a tight end from Notre Dame.
First one taken in the draft.
Yeah, and the first one in the draft taken at tight end.
So how many tight ends is that now for the Bears?
I think about 18.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, we got about 18 tight ends now. So hopefully one of them will work out finally, maybe, hopefully. You know, as my friend Ron would say, the clown, Ryan Pace, you know, don't have much faith in him. And We'll see what happens, but you know, I'm happy. I like the pick, and I think it will be good. But I figured, and also too, we do have a special guest. We got the Fighting Irish guy. So this is a complete Notre Dame evening for the Bears. So for all you Notre Dame fans out there, I just want to give a big shout out that, and this is something else. I mean, Kevin, you made this, didn't you?
You know what? I believe my father-in-law made a set of beanbag boxes, Bob.
Oh, wow.
And they actually wore out, but before they went to the fire pit.
This didn't make the fire pit.
I had
thank
to
God.
save, play like a champion today.
See, look at that. Wow.
So, yes. They are now decor in good old Lucky Nuts Lounge.
Uh-oh. Everything okay?
There may be problems.
Holy
with the
cow, we got
production
problems.
crew.
Hang on.
Did you break something?
Left, right, center.
Uh-oh.
We're all good.
No,
All
just
right.
the left, right, center game stop.
Left, right, center. We're good. Left, right, center. We're all good. So anyway, here's the Fighting Irish. So anyway, getting back to our beers tonight, we just have some wonderful beers, and I would say let's start with the first one. Kevin, you have what's your first beer down there?
From Revolution Brewing, we have the Rev Pils. Bob, it's a Chicago Pilsner. Our Chicago Pilsner, brewed traditionally German with a slightly
It's
American
good. It's
approach.
German.
All German hops and malts come together for a clean, crisp Pilsner. Guess what? The can features statues designed by Frank Lloyd Wright.
Really?
These sculptures, also known as Made in the Mud, were located in the famous Midway Gardens in Chicago.
Did you memorize all that?
I actually read it from there.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Let's try one.
But I do remember you being, kind of a little hoodlum in the Midway Gardens. back in the
Okay,
day.
all right. Oh, look at this. I got my old style glass. Going old school tonight.
Do you know
Look at
where
that.
this glass is from?
This is from, yeah, Kevin, I think it's from your father-in-law's bar.
He did have a bar, yes,
Right.
on 63rd Street.
In the city of Chicago, by the way. 63rd.
Absolutely.
Right by just west or east of Midway Airport.
Maybe we were by Midway Gardens.
Yes. And it was called Duke's Place. And since we brought up Duke's Place, we'll bring that up a little bit later in the show. But
Absolutely.
anyway, that's where these came.
So let's try the good old Rev Pills.
I like it.
It's a light beer.
Oh, yeah. It's a 5.5%er.
It is a 5.5%.
Yeah, 5.5% alcohol by volume. It's good.
That is a good one.
See?
You guys drink it really fast.
Of course, it's beer.
It kind of happens when I hang out with Bob. I don't understand why.
Well,
The
I have
consumption
no
always-
idea.
I don't know why it happens. And in fact, I'm going to probably look back and that's going to be filled up again. I don't know why.
Now, Kevin, I do want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Now, before we move on with any more beers, now, I know that you've been home from some time this afternoon,
Yes.
and you worked hard all week. Now, a lot of times when I go out with Kevin, everybody, just so you understand, we go out drinking and have a great time, but for some reason, things kind of get out of control at times later in the evening. And Kevin usually blames the last beer he drank on why he does a YY the next morning because his head's this big and he doesn't know what's happening.
It's the fatal glass.
But it's the fatal glass. But normally that's because he's had like 40 beers or something else before we went out. So I want to know, I mean, did you have a good amount of beer before we started tonight?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I had about 2.5 312s.
Oh, okay. All right. You didn't have 30 312s. You would only...
No, not
All
at
right.
all. No,
I
I feel
just-
pretty good. Nothing's spinning, nothing going around here. I feel pretty good.
Okay, good. I just wanted to clarify that,
All right.
everybody.
All right.
So part of our series here, this is a big deal. We got the Hero series from Revolution, and this is one of the greatest beers in Chicago. And we're going to start on our next beer.
No, it's not a hero though, is it? It's
We
next one's
have-
a
No,
Ghost
it's
Rider.
not. That's not a hero.
Yeah.
That's
That's
not a
a-
hero.
It's not a hero.
That one's not?
This is another revolution.
Yeah, it's not a hero though.
That one is the Ghost Rider. It's the Kolsch.
That's a coach.
Would you like me to read a little bit about it?
Well, okay, we're going to do that one?
Yeah,
Oh, are we going down the line, or you want
Okay,
to
well, I
start
was
on
going
your
to do mine, and then
Oh,
go
okay.
Kevin,
Well, there you
then
go.
me,
You can
then
do that.
Kevin, then me.
end? Bob, let's
All
meet.
right.
Let's meet in the middle.
Yeah,
Yes,
I know where we end up.
absolutely. There you
Yeah.
go. How's that, everybody?
Oh my God, we worked it out.
This is just believe. See, we don't want to
Absolutely.
make this too complicated.
No.
So anyway, it's the League of Heroes, and it's wonderful beer, some of the best IPAs in the whole city, if not actually the country. So the one we're going to try next here is the Stratosphero, which is right here, and this beer and it's an India Pale Ale. It's 7.2%. And here, Kevin, I'll give you your glass.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we're going to go with Squall is a building, and a new hero commands the gale force of the Strata hop. Building layers of passion fruit and citrus foreshadow a mildly dank finish. So, that being said,
Your description was a lot more exciting than the one I got.
okay, well, you're doing well too. Don't worry.
All right. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
Are we gonna try it?
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers to you.
Okay, so Sean Lewis wants to know where exactly, he might have came in a little bit later. Explain, Bob, to Sean where we are.
Where we are. Okay, Sean, hang on. Let me finish my beer, Sean. We'll get through this, and I will explain exactly where we are. Ask Sean, by the way. Sean, are you drinking a beer right now?
Sean better be drinking a
Well,
beer.
hopefully
You
he
better be
responds.
drinking half acre.
Well, that was something.
That was good. I like it.
It was good. IPAs are kind of new for me. On
I know.
Good old menu.
So we haven't gotten a response yet. So,
Wait,
okay.
let's see, wait.
Well, let's...
No, I still Tim McDonough. Sounds better than Hop Butcher.
All right, that's so to answer, Sean, your question, where we're at tonight, we're in the lovely village of Chicago Ridge. But more
On the south
importantly,
side.
He's a Southsider.
Yes, outside.
south side. But more importantly, we're in Lucky Nuts Lounge, and there's a reason it's called Lucky Nuts Lounge, and we're going to get into that a little bit later in the show. But this is a bar inside a garage, and this is a wonderful place. There's been a lot of drinking in this establishment. A lot of fine memorabilia from all over the place,
There
all
is.
over the world. We have sports champion trophies from his all-star wife, from her wonderful athletic career.
Maria High School.
Yep, Maria High School in the south side of Chicago. So there's all kinds of stuff. We're in Lucky Nuts Lounge in Chicago Ridge. So that's where we're at, Sean. Hopefully that helps. And if you can answer if you're drinking a beer.
Oh, and Bob Wittes would like to know, what do you think about the Bears' pick so far?
You know, he's Notre Damer. He's a local kid. Like I said, they got 18.
Then why
Tight ends now.
Then why sign Jimmy Grant?
Well, I don't know. I mean, again, you got Ryan Pace. He's as Ron calls the clown. I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah,
they gave him
I-
a lot of money to
Yeah.
kind of maybe go away.
Right.
Because when you're the first pick in the draft, tight end, you better be playing a whole bunch, right?
Right? Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I like defense personally. Offensive lineman and defense is my pick all day long. But people like the flashy offense. I'm more of a defensive guy, but we'll see. I don't think it's a bad pick, but I think they have other needs as well. So we'll see what goes on. First off, obviously, we all know they got to fix the quarterback situation. It's a mess, a debacle, a disastrous, whatever you want to call it. So what we're going to see. The Bears,
Nick Foles not the answer.
no, he could be, but
All right. I understand.
but everybody still wants Mitch Trubinsky to be the guy, and we'll see. Hopefully Mitch can do it. I like Mitch. Mitch I like, but
Nothing against him.
No, nothing
I'm not
against
sure
him.
if you're going to get what you want there.
no, that's true. So, all right.
How'd you guys like that one?
I liked it.
Yeah,
You
it was
like it?
really good.
I did, yes. Yes, it wasn't that strong of an IPA to me or whatever. It seemed like
No, it was only 7.5%. That's
Oh.
all.
Just a
nothing
7.5.
for you, Kevin.
Nothing. Or you.
All right. So what do we got over on your end, Kevin? That's
All right.
not part of the Hero Series now. I was corrected on that earlier.
It is still Revolution Brewing.
Oh yeah.
And this is the Ghost Ride. It is a Kolsch style ale. It is known for its light body and crisp, refreshing flavor profile. It is fermented with a unique ale yeast that ferments out of cooler temps than many other yeasts, so it does not produce as many fruity esters as many styles, but has complexities almost reminiscent of some white wines. Wow, that
Oh,
was
it's a
mouth- that was
white
mouth-
wine.
That was
We're
like
drinking a
mouthful.
white wine. Wow.
Absolutely.
Jeez.
Well, here it is. I should have
Alright.
had you look at it.
You guys
All
should
right,
probably
yeah.
clink on this one then.
Colonel Clink.
No, you should clink on this one. Clink.
Oh, Colonel Clink. Here, Clink. Cheers.
There you go. Distancing.
You guys have a nice song for this one here.
We're doing a slow ride now.
Well, I should have been.
Yeah, we were hoping slow ride was. All right, we got a little fog hat going in the background, everybody. Here we go. Ride.
That is good. Not the beer. The song is good. This was kind of. What do you think? It's all right. It's okay.
It's
It's a
good.
little bit. It may not be my first choice.
It's
off
not
the
as
shelf.
good as the one Allegiance, is it?
Slow right can
No.
always make a reappearance, Bob.
I know.
I do like the Ridge Kolsch, but obviously Ridge Kolsch is a close second behind the Canoe Patch.
We're not
From
social
lining.
distance.
Oh, I'm social distancing with you.
Heidi
Just
Meyer.
pull a chair right in the middle.
I mean, she is a longtime veteran of Beers with Bob.
I
This is
am.
good. This is what, Kolsch?
This
I
is the
tried
Kolsch.
that.
This is the Kolsch?
Mhm.
Mm.
It is 4.9%
Alright.
alcohol by volume.
I like Kolsch. It's all right. It's all right.
It was okay.
All right.
You could probably drink about a dozen of those, and I'm not sure if it was good.
All right. So, Kevin,
Yes, Bob.
and to everybody at home,
Oh, she's fine there.
back. This is a big deal. Back in, we're talking about the Bears now, okay? Chicago Bears.
Oh boy. Okay.
What's going on?
Right? You gotta be in there.
Oh, well, hang on. Say something here, right?
I got it. I got it.
Good news is we got enough space. Look at that.
Yeah.
It is a big poker table.
I could stay a little closer to him because I'm quarantined.
Understood.
You live with us.
I live with him, so.
Got it.
All right. So, all right, so everybody here, back in 1975, Kevin, the Bears drafted 8 players in 1975.
Okay.
Now, we all know the greatest football player of all time, period, no question, no argument, is Walter Payton,
Mm-hmm.
right? We all know that. Another person that was drafted in 1975 was one of my favorite players, Mike Hartenstein, number 73. Defensive line. Remember
Yes.
Mike Hartenstein?
Yes.
Okay. Guard Reeve Sorey. Remember Reeve Sorey?
Oh boy. Yeah.
Offensive guard.
Yeah.
Okay. Linebacker Tom Hicks. Defensive tackle Roger Stillwell. And one of the all-time Bears, who the 46 defense was named after, okay, 46 defense safety Doug Plank, was drafted in 1975. Now, whoever the hell was a GM back then knew what the hell they were doing. Because if you drafted Walter Payton, Mike Hartenstein, Reeve Sorey, Doug Plank, and then you also, now this is a good question for you, Kevin.
Oh. Okay.
In 1975, the Bears also drafted a cornerback named Virgil Livers. And did you know Virgil Livers, what is the one known fact about Virgil Livers? And it has something to do with the name of your bar.
I have no idea, but I'm going to take a stab.
Yes, okay.
You only had one nut.
You're darn right, Kevin.
What a
Hey,
guess.
put the
I
horn
nailed
on.
it.
Hit the horn, hey.
I can't
Hit
believe
the
it.
horn. See? He got it. Virgil Livers.
How could that be?
How did Sam even know that?
It just made the most sense.
Virgil Livers had one testicle, and he played football. What a man, I'm telling you. But one of my all-time favorites, and Ron out there, Billy, Dominic, everybody that I go to Bears game with, number 7, Bob Avellini was drafted in 1975. If we could have
My dad's favorite.
If we could have Bob Avellini back now, I think he'd be a contender for the quarterback position. I really do.
Goodness, that's
Bob
That's it.
Avellini was drafted in 1975 at Walter Payton. How about that? Unbelievable. Papa Bear did a very good job that year. So I just, for all you people that don't know that, that was a great year. And my favorite all-time player, Walter Payton, who we all know and love, and God rest his soul.
And we named our dog after
And we
him.
named our dog after him, and and one other player in 1975 who was in the backfield with Walter Payton, Kevin, who was at number 35 in the backfield with number 34
in 75.
in 1975, 1976.
Oh, I'm not going to get this one. It's not Matsui, obviously.
No,
That's way
no,
too.
Roland Harper.
Okay, I know the name, but I would have never gotten that.
Yeah,
See?
hey,
I only was a
Yeah.
young lad of about 6 years of age at that time.
yeah. Well, you know, I would have been 10, so yeah.
Goodness gracious, you were already.
Yeah. So what a Bears draft pick. Thinking of draft day today, and we got a tight end from Notre Dame playing like a champion. So some wonderful bears were drafted in 1975. I just want to throw that out with everybody.
I'll
So,
tell you,
Can I do the
Barb
next
is a
year?
wealth of knowledge here. Barbara Latier. She's
What's-
got all kinds of information. She had the one nut down. She's got the Maryland Terps down.
Now is Ron helping you?
Oh.
No.
all right, so,
German mind.
oh yeah, you both.
Can I do the next one?
Yeah, go ahead,
Of
Heidi.
course, Heidi.
So our next beer is our Crystal Hero IPA. A crisp and refreshing IPA exploding with fresh floral hop character, named for somewhat forgotten yet amazing variety. In parentheses, hop. Hammed crystal. Clean bitterness and hop aroma bursting with hints of citrus and fresh fruit. Kevin, here's yours.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. And this has 7.2 ABV.
And this is part of the Hero series.
Yes.
Again, a wonderful. Where is the box here? Let's everybody see the box that this comes in. This right here. Look at this. Heidi, show everybody all the sides of the Hero series IPAs from Revolution Brewing. Wonderful series.
I actually,
can't say enough about
I
it.
actually went to remember on my 21st birthday we went to Revolution?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Absolutely. So cheers.
Cheers. Second IPA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kohlers are on board.
What's Will drinking tonight?
I
You
have to
should
take a
try that
moment.
one.
Will, I saw a post from your wife on Facebook.
Uh-oh.
Your hair is absolutely gorgeous. The whole
The
quarantine
whole
thing hasn't
flock of
affected you at
seagulls
all.
thing is working
My
for
goodness,
him.
quite the weave you got going now.
He's got the flock of seagulls going.
He does.
How do you guys like it?
I like it. This is a 7 point. Heidi, what is it? 7.2% alcohol by volume.
You don't get any, Heidi?
I'm not.
We only have
I'm
one
looking.
each.
I'm looking for the next one.
Oh.
There's,
That one
there's
has
stuff
my name
behind.
on
There's
it.
there's
I know.
glass
I
behind
got some. I wasn't really feeling that
It's
one.
good.
Oh, Sinophore is not liking this. He has 3 green faces and a puke.
Sorry, Connor.
Doesn't
Connor,
like
I
All
went.
right.
Doesn't
I,
like the Revolution.
I went.
Not a big fan of Revolution.
No, he's
Or
not.
the, okay.
I wouldn't patronize not liking Revolution beer, so.
Connor, I did get my hot butcher today. I drove to Open Bottle, and they gave me my beer, and then I had to explain to my friend Megan all about hot butcher. So you really missed out.
So, okay. So, Kevin, what is the next beer? And oh, this beer is the all-time. Actually, this is one of Connor's. He doesn't admit it, but I think he really does
It's one
like
of his
it.
favorites. Well, here,
Well.
let me give you yours first. There it is. Heidi, thank you very much.
Right.
This
and
Bob-
also, you have a tap handle. I assume that's part of this, right, too, Kevin?
This is actually interesting to me. Yes, this is going to be the Anti-Hero India Pale Ale. It is the first IPA keg that I ever added.
Oh my
and
God!
Put in at the Lucky Nuts
Wow.
Lounge.
Wow!
So
Wow!
you had sold me on how great it was. So I remember being at Binny's, and I'm like, oh, look at that. They've got Anti-Hero. I'll try it. And then we put it in, and sure enough, yeah, it's been a
It got
staple.
empty, didn't it?
It did get empty.
Couple
Yeah.
times.
About 54 cups later, yeah.
Okay.
It got empty. It is a 6.7% alcohol by volume. It's a flagship IPA.
Flagship.
It's supremely aromatic and crisp. This iconic ale features a blend of Citra, Crystal, Centennial, and Chinook hops to create clean bitterness and imparts massive floral and citrus aromas.
Oh, yeah.
Fitness
I didn't bring one.
scale 6.5.
All right.
It is also available year-round.
All right, Kevin, I'm going to show you something here. Hang on. Bear with me a minute.
You have all the technology here, Dad.
Absolutely. This is a big deal here.
You've got a lot of streaming
You
stuff
do,
going
you
on.
do. You got
Yes,
the
sir.
iPad,
Hey,
you got
You know, I could
the
have
phone.
like Ray Rayner where you
say
stick
you
in all the
probably should
t-shirts
have
on
that,
me.
yeah.
Or pick, what?
You should have that with the.
I could have all the
webs.
stuff stuck to me like Ray Rayner did. Remember Ray Rayner?
I do.
He'd have the socks and Cubs hat and
Sure.
and the umbrella hat.
Absolutely.
So hey, bear with me here, Kevin. Hang on.
That's okay.
Um,
Well, in the meantime, you've already had this beer, right?
I have, but I have not tried my sample yet.
Oh,
I've had it previously.
I have too. It's a good one.
Heidi, are you ready for your poker tutelage later on after?
I
this?
am,
Like that?
guys.
This is it.
Guys,
Heidi
I
Meyer
am
is interested in learning poker, everybody. So
Yeah,
send her your
so
best
watch
tips.
out, everybody. Watch out.
So here, pass this on to Kevin, and Kevin probably doesn't even know this exists. But we have a package at home, actually. Two of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Look at this. What is it, Kevin?
Are these actually anti-hero?
Yeah.
Blow it up. Blow it up.
You can get them at
From
your
Joe
local
Lasco.
Jewel.
The anti-hero
Yes.
beer bratwurst.
Bear Bratwurst from
And Tim
Anti-Hero.
McDonough says goes good with brats.
Oh, absolutely.
There
the
you
best
go.
in the city.
Wow. And I just had bratwurst for dinner.
See? Now you have to, Mary, you
Not
gotta
those.
get some of this.
Not those.
But you can only get these at Jewel, but it's an Anti-Hero Bratwurst.
Can I just go out to the tap and soak them in that?
You could if you like.
I mean,
If you have Anti-Hero.
we do.
I believe we have Fist City.
We have Fist
Oh.
City, Mary.
Sorry, same company.
Oh, my bad.
So anyway, cheers.
Cheers, Bob. Yep, that's fine.
Oh, is that good?
It is.
Oh, this is so good.
It is. It is my favorite IPA so far.
Favorite
Now,
course it
you,
is.
now, Kevin, I heard that you used to not be a big IPA.
Should I
No,
choose
not at all.
Caroline?
Not at all. I was a big lager and ale drinker,
No.
and I found that IPAs to be way too hoppy. And I don't know, maybe it was Bob's due diligence and kept on kind of forcing them, and slowly but surely I began to enjoy them. I find it to be a little bit more of a sipper, as opposed to a big time gullet
As
down,
opposed
so-
to Bob drinking.
Right, there you go.
What? All right. So that was good. So what's our next beer, Heidi?
We have a Citra Hero with Haze. IPA. An explosion of bright citrus flavors streaks across the sky as Citra Hero returns, newly hazy. She draws on modern American hops for a spectacular infusion of fruit punch and melon flavor. 7.5 ABV.
I'm feeling like a little summer breeze. Summer breeze.
This is gonna be new. I've never had this one.
All
Are
right.
you ready, Bob?
Cheers.
Cheers. I like the Brookfield Zoo little
Mm-hmm.
glasses.
These are Zubru glasses from Brookfield.
I like it. I'm a fan.
It's pretty good.
It is very good.
How much alcohol?
7.5.
Mm.
Seems like most of these are 7.2, 7.5 range.
Right in Kevin's wheelhouse.
What's not in my wheelhouse, Bob?
That's true. That's true.
What level do we hit? Maybe the, what is it, the Breckenridge Brewery?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
we
you're
don't
glad
know.
I was at the 40 Hocker shores you had before that, but
that could be.
Yeah, so
right.
so Sean, you remember how you said the other night who, or not the other night, the last episode, you're like,
2 months ago?
who had all those 40 Hocker shorts? It was this guy.
It would be me.
40 Hocker shores.
That is not true. That number is not actually accurate. But it was a party we had here in the lounge here at the bar, or in the garage, I'm sorry, and good old Bob was working the tapper in the keg, and I believe at one point in time, I'm not sure if my beer mug got empty for about a 7-hour stretch.
And if
And at one point in time, I took a little restroom break, and oh yeah, it was. We're not going to do the Barker Brewery. What was it? I think it was the porter or the stout or
and
something.
the thing
that
is, Breckenridge Brewery's really good too.
yes, but it's kind of on my list.
I know.
And I just want to tell Connor, no, there was not a brunch hero in this variety pack. He was asking if there was a brunch hero.
Oh no, sorry.
Not in this pack, no. So our next beer is, we don't have anything written down for it,
Yeah, what the,
but it is a beer that's from what part of Iowa? Decorah, Iowa.
yeah.
Decorah, Iowa. And here, let me see that height. It's named Dorothy. It's New
Dor-
Wor- Excuse me?
Dorothy.
Dorothy. It's a New World Lager. It's Toppling Goliath Brewing Company, out of Decorah, Iowa.
How did you find this one?
We went to actually my wife went to the Cindy went to the liquor store today, and she got a
The
deal.
management and production crew went to the liquor store.
Oh, sorry. The management and production crew went to the liquor store, and they picked up a 4-pack of this beer from Decorah, Iowa again.
Well,
And-
we worked so hard.
Yeah,
today.
well, we were working so hard, and this is, it's hard to read here. I can't, well, yes, just kind of a little dark.
It's a Pilsner.
I understand that. I'm trying to look
Or
for
a
the
lager
alcohol.
or a Pilsner.
Not sure. It's a lager, but I'm looking for the alcohol.
Okay.
What is it? You found it?
You know, I don't like when
It's
they
quite,
don't
it's
put
quite the
any
dark,
on
it's
it.
quite the dark can. Yeah.
We have a friend named Dorothy, right?
Yeah, we have a friend named Dorothy, and Dorothy, if you're watching, but we're not really sure if her name really is Dorothy,
Well,
because
what's-
we call her Beverly.
Yes.
And I am drinking a glass that has Beverly on it with Dorothy inside it. So
Is that
I'm
true?
not
Is that
sure if
actually
she's
true?
really named Dorothy or Beverly.
Holy
but-
smokes, that is true.
of course it's true.
I'm reading
Of
my glass. I'm
course.
sorry. Wow.
We knew
what are
that
the
there
odds of
was in a
that?
Beverly glass with Dorothy. So
Because-
Dorothy is in Beverly.
Yeah,
Because-
not Beverly Arts Center.
So basically, Dorothy has twins
I thought
that
you
are
were making
my
up a story.
age.
Okay.
So in Tinley, when we lived in Tinley, like we were in kindergarten, we were friends, and so Dorothy introduced herself to my mom as, "Hi, my name is Bev," or Beverly.
No, I thought that's what it was. She
Oh,
said.
Your
she
mother-
thought that's what
yeah.
it was. So then she kept saying, "Hey Bev," and Dorothy was going along with it
For 6
and-
months.
for 6 months.
That's actually
now
very
she's
it's
just
polite of
Bev.
her. That's very polite of her.
So now she's just Bev.
So now she's just Bev. So let's try the
Let's
Dorothy
try
beer
this.
in a Beverly glass.
I think I'm gonna have the rest.
It's different.
It is.
Decorah, Iowa. I bet there's some friendly people in Decorah, Iowa. And I bet you they don't have a
I was
coronavirus there
just
either.
gonna say that too.
There's no way you're going to have a coronavirus in Decorah, Iowa.
Why is that?
Just because
a lot of
there's
distance.
a lot of distancing, they eat a lot of corn, they breathe fresh air,
They drink a lot of beer.
they drink a lot of beer.
And
Absolutely.
if you build it, they will come.
And if they, Heidi, you're absolutely right. If they build it, they will come.
What's going to happen with the
I don't
tribute
know.
game?
Well, I
the Field of
did
Dreams?
hear that the commissioner of MLB said that baseball will be back in 2020. I don't know about that, but
They may be back, but with nobody in the stands,
yeah,
Well, that would be the place to have a game then.
right?
yeah.
Yes,
That'd
it
be
would.
cool if that was the first game back.
It would be very
Little
cool.
stadium in Tustin.
It would be.
So, there's obviously
there's
one
one more.
special beer in the center of the table, everybody.
For beer.
And
Oh wait, so
hang on, time out.
Connor must have looked it up because he says that beer is 5% with 11 IBUs.
5% with 11 IBUs.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Connor.
Connor.
We really
Thank you,
appreciate
Connor.
all
Oh,
your.
excuse me. Hang on. To all our wonderful sponsors out there. Hang on. Hang on. Sinophore Brewing Company, and I've talked about these guys before. What a brewery. I'm telling you, this is one of our fine sponsors of this show. So make sure that you drink Sinophore Brewing Company. You can find it in many different places, but you gotta go. It goes real fast, so you gotta make sure you're there early. They have great
Brian's
beer.
Garage.
What's that?
Do you have any connections?
Yeah, I have a lot of I know the guys there. They're wonderful guys. They make great beer. Sinophore Brewing. Look for it in your local liquor store. But they are one of our sponsors. So just so you know. So anyway, getting back to our beer here in the center, which is looks like a Hamm's beer. Most of you probably know.
Wait, hold on one,
All
just
right,
one
hang on.
second. Wait. Just so you know, Bears' second pick, 50th overall, is defensive back out of Utah, Jalen Mike Johnson.
He's got 3 names. He's probably a Mormon. 3 names. What is it now? Jacob?
Jalen Mike Johnson.
Two.
Jalen Johnson.
No, you know what though? Not Jalen Michael Johnson.
Jalen Mike.
He's just going with Mike.
So he went to Utah.
Yeah.
And he's a defensive back. Well, they do need defensive backs.
They do.
They got rid of
They do.
Clinton Dix.
And I think Prince is gone as well. right?
What?
Prince Mukamura is gone.
No, I thought they signed him.
Well, I don't even know. I can be
No, I think they signed him. But
I'm
maybe
gonna,
they
I'm gonna
didn't.
defer to you then. You'll be the expert.
Yeah. So, wow, okay, so we did go defense. Good. I'm glad. Hopefully this guy pans out.
You have a
Good.
song you want to play for him too?
No, I don't have a song for him.
Back
Mormon
down.
song? Polygamy or what?
Yeah.
All right. So anyway,
I don't think they have a song.
so there's something here in the center table. Heidi, can you hand me that
Oh, of
certificate? Be
course.
very careful.
I
Very
know,
careful.
I know. I have to be very
Jeez.
delicate. It's like a.
Now this here, ladies and gentlemen, is the state of Illinois. This is a retail license, and this is back from 1976. Okay, this is Duke's Place at 4134 West 63rd Street in Chicago. And this thing is a big deal for those that remember the neighborhood. There might be a few folks out there that know this place. That would be considered what neighborhood?
West Lawn.
West Lawn, everybody. I know
Whoop, whoop.
there's some Star of the Sea folks.
Yeah.
I think watching, you might know this place, but this is Duke's Place. Dominic, you've probably been there many times if you're watching, I'm sure. But Hamm's was the big beer on tap. It was the #1 seller back in 1976 at Duke's Place, and we're going to try some Hamm's tonight. And it's also part of Hamm's is not only Duke's Place from back in the 70s, but we're going to do a little shout out tonight to some of our favorite people, and we do care very much about them, and especially this coronavirus, COVID-19 stuff, is, carnies. Carnies are special people. Carnies make people laugh. Carnies make people smile. They probably drink Hamm's beer and Steel Reserve and that type of stuff. So I do want to do a shout out to all the carnies out there because of the social distancing requirements. I don't think fests are going to be able to happen this year. But I'm
Especially
sure.
Ridge Fest.
Well, yeah, we know, especially Ridge Fest.
Oh,
I know
God.
that's a
That's
sore
not gonna
subject.
be good, Bob.
That's
No,
not good.
He's gonna cry for a
I
week.
know, but I think they should still set up the carnival anyway and just run the rides.
Right.
Because I think carnies ultimately are probably immune to the coronavirus. And then we got a special song we're gonna play for the carnies right now. And if you're on a carnival ride and you will always hear this song being played all the time. And it's Fog Cat Slow Ride. Here.
And what do they usually say? You guys?
Faster, 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 fast is the guy. And here we go, Kevin.
Yes?
What does carnies do? I'm going to bring up. I'm going to bring in two things for you.
Oh, God. Bob, you
What
know?
do carnies use? Pass that down to Kevin.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking.
All right, now there's some special tools that carnies use, okay? And this is a big deal because they're very special. They do all their maintenance on all their equipment. They do everything. They set it up, they take it down, they maintain it, they operate it, they smile with no teeth, they take your ticket. They live on site, they live in the neighborhood, they swim in people's pools, they take baths in the swimming pool. You find them everywhere. They don't mean any harm, but they're people too.
Not at all.
So,
Hey, Bob, not to interrupt. I mean,
so
As you
what
ever-
does that mean, Kevin?
oh, this
Did I
means
get-
everything.
Oh.
So, I mean, obviously everyone knows I'm one of Bob's friends. I am a mechanical engineer. The Carnies are almost like a brotherhood of mine. Some of
Yes.
the finest mechanical minds I've ever seen in my entire life. The fact that they can fix every single thing with this is amazing to me.
It is duct tape.
If the swing ride is actually a little rickety and a little bit dire and it might be falling apart, you just wrap a little bit of this around it. That 480 volt distribution line that runs that ride, little nick in that electrical cable, you just wrap this around, right? And
Yeah.
all good to go. And stuff like that. They're just, they're just wonderful people.
And what is the key to their success, Kevin? Pass this on to Kevin. Heidi. The key to their success is this right here. What is that? That is,
A cotter?
yep. And what does a cotter pin do?
Oh my goodness, a cotter pin holds multiple pieces together and stuff like that.
So as your 5-year-old kid is flying around on the
Yes.
tilt whirl or the zipper, what is holding them in place?
A cotter pin.
A cotter pin.
If it fails, they typically yell, "Hey, mister, the ride I think is breaking. It's breaking down," and they're
Yeah.
usually going to give you the response of,
I got duct tape.
"No, it's probably going to be faster,
Faster.
Just
And
crank
they're
up
gonna
the
pour
speed a little
another
bit."
Hamm's beer.
It's all going to be good.
It's all
and
going
stuff
to be
like
good.
that.
Don't worry,
Right.
your kids will
The
be
kids
fine.
will be in a panic.
Yeah.
They'll be in a frenzy, but you know, it's all good. You just
I-
turn up that
I-
speed controller a little bit higher, and the ride will be even
I
that much
do.
more
I
thrilling.
have a Carney story.
All right,
you wanna hear
Heidi,
it?
why don't you tell us your
Okay,
Carney
so
story?
I remember maybe
As we drink our-
I was definitely in high school, maybe like freshman, sophomore, and you know we had the mega ticket. You know that's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
the thing
Oh,
here
that's
in
all the
Ridge,
rides.
Ridge
How many
Fest.
times do you want to go?
Oh yeah, and so there was one night where it rained, obviously, because every year with Ridge Fest it rains. So I remember that I forgot who I was with. I think I was with like Megan and Courtney. But anyway, that's besides the point. I remember that there was like Carney sliding in the mud and like the rain, and then I remember we all did the same, and it was a good time.
Was there the 480 line in the puddle of water? Do you know what the 480 line
No.
is? Well, that's the line that's from the generator that creates all the power to run the
No,
lines, and
it
it usually has
wasn't.
duct tape wrapped around it in a puddle of water
And
in the
pile,
mud,
pile of hay thrown
right? And a pile of hay thrown over it so you don't see the duct tape.
It was
Everybody.
not no one,
Oh.
but it was like in the corner of Freedom, so like you could
Freedom
have
Park. Freedom Park.
Freedom Park. It
People
was
might
in-
not know where
right by
you're
the
at.
reptile wagon.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So it was right in the corner, and I just remember like sliding, and then because when you go to Ridge Fest, you always wear like the clothes that you really don't care about because it's like muddy and like rainy.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, that was my Carney story. So
Alright.
I did some.
Instead of
I
rolling?
practiced my sliding for softball.
There you go. In the
With the
mud.
carnies.
Yeah, with the Carney.
See, there's
Instead of
many
rolling with the
reasons I love
homies,
carnies.
Did you
You
re-
slide
with
the
the
homies.
carnies.
With the
Slide
homies.
with the
Slide with the
Carnies.
homies. Slide it with the carnies.
Did you receive any marriage proposals?
I did not.
Okay.
I
alright.
did not.
Thank
I
God.
left.
The
I
carnies
left.
are really looking for a little
I
company
left. I
usually.
left
mean,
before. I left before I could. Before
Alright,
they could.
understood. Phew.
They challenged me. I said okay. I did it, and I walked away.
Oh, they'll challenge you, all right.
Mhm.
They'll probably end up in your backyard too. Anyway, so for all the carnies out there and the COVID-19 and everything, cheers to the carnies.
Yeah.
And just another note for everybody that's staying home, we're going to be doing this for another month now. You know, everybody stay safe. Plenty of hand sanitizer. Drink it. Put it on your hands. Whatever. The alcohol, you know, kills whatever the COVID is. I heard this lady actually on YouTube. I have this crazy YouTube thing here.
You watch YouTube?
And, well, no, I was sent this. And this lady's from Jacksonville, Florida, okay? So I don't know if we can show this tonight, but I'm going to pull this up. This lady here has it. She is really special. And hang on a minute.
Does she know Carol Baskin?
I don't know who she knows, but she thinks that she's got the coronavirus beat,
Yes,
okay?
Connor, thank God we do have beers with Bob.
Yeah, thank God, because everybody's going to know who this is. And my friend Earl sent me this from work, and actually it's from Connor. Connor's the one who found this lady. But, so if we can, hang on, what did I do here? Okay. So, maybe I can get this close to the thing, and we're going to listen to,
do not understand.
wait. All right.
The city of Jacksonville
Oh, here we go, yeah.
and the beaches being open, because I think there are some things that y'all just do not understand. First of all, we are not talking about Miami. Miami is where y'all got the virus, because down there in Miami you got all them Mexicans and they're drinking all that Corona beer. We do not drink Corona beer here in the city of Jacksonville. We drink Natural Light. Why do we drink Natural Light? Because it's natural and because it's light. And we don't drink it in them fancy bottles. We drink it in aluminum cans. And aluminum cans cannot have the coronavirus because they are not glass. They are aluminum. So that's number one.
No, that's true,
And
you know.
Number two, y'all don't realize that down here in Jacksonville, it is hot. I don't mean hot like they're in Minnesota or wherever where y'all think 70 degrees is hot. It's hot like 95 all the time. And the virus cannot live when it is that hot. So that's number two. And we knew that we were going to have to be out in the hot. That's why we bought all that TP, because see, we are some big people here in Jacksonville because we know how to keep right. So you got to take that TP and you got to put it down in them places where you get all sweaty, just to kind of keep everything tight. You know what I mean? So that's joke's on you. That's what all the toilet paper's for. And most importantly, what we got here in the beaches is we got salt. And if you know anything, you know that salt makes everything better. Think about it. Bacon, grits, black-eyed peas, boiled peanuts, what they all got in common. They got salt. Salt fixes everything. So you come out here in that hot and you drinking your natural light and you in that salt water, you can't get the virus. So we shouldn't have never had our beaches closed in the first place. So y'all can say everything you want about Florida, but just keep in mind when you say those things, you are not talking about Jacksonville. You are talking about Miami, where they got all the Mexicans drinking that glass imported Corona beer. Here in Jacksonville, we know what we're doing. We're going to be just fine, so you don't need to worry about that.
So anybody, that's some crazy lady in Jacksonville, Florida thinks she knows how. She's like a scientist and how to kill the virus.
You think she's a credible source, Bob?
Well, I think she's a carny, actually.
Okay.
I really do. That's probably a who married a carny right there. That lady from Jacksonville, Florida. We're going to get her name. But you know what we thought today at work when we first saw that? We're going to find out the next week she's going to get it. She's going to get the coronavirus. Mark my words, we're going to see it back on news that she is the lady that's going to get the coronavirus. So that is part of the carny portion of our program. And Kevin, what are you drinking, Kevin?
Well, I'm actually drinking the White Sox Golden Ale. You actually turned last Sunday, and it is absolutely outstanding. It is a special beer from from Goose Island, and yeah, I love it and stuff like that. Can't get enough of it.
Well, thank you, Kevin, for joining us. We really appreciate
Thank you very
your
much.
commentary, your love for beer, and
Location.
your location. I mean, come on.
It's all about
And
location.
just your friendship with Bob.
Thank you,
Bromance.
guys.
Yes.
Thank
I
you.
think you referred to it as a bromance earlier.
Yes, bromance.
Well, thank
yes.
you. It's an honor to be the first off-site location / guest for Beers with Bob.
Yes.
Song you
By
like
far
to
one of the
go
biggest
out.
moments of my life.
Yeah. He
Right
is
here.
he is
This
the
is
number
this
he's
week.
he's hashtag the number one fan.
You know, biggest
so.
moments of my life this week.
Almost one of the biggest moments of my life. My wife
All right.
Mary's off to the side there.
All right, so with further ado, thank you, everybody.
Thank
You're
you.
bringing it out.
Be
Is there
safe.
a song you'd like to go out
And
to? Or just go with Slow Ride again?
yeah.